Shalom, Yasharallah. This your brother Dawada, coming back at you with the sincere truth again. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth and ever will. And salutation and much love for you, Aki, and pushing this truth and sincerity over the four corners of the earth and enduring afflictions to feed and edify the elect. So I want to jump into this here lesson, basically on this here topic of, the true men of the Lord, all right, the real prophets versus these other guys out here, all right, and not really, harping too much on these other guys that's out here as far as what they're doing or whatever, whatnot, because you have to understand in the spiritual realm, all right, that these guys are doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing. Everybody has a lot in a position and everything else like that, all right. There's going to be false prophets out here that's prophesying deceit to you and everything like that, man, all right. But you have to be wise enough to see and reason with these things that's going on, man. All right. So let's start off here in Ezekiel chapter 2. I'm going to start at verse 3. And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that has rebelled against me. Then their fathers have transgressed against me, even to this very day. So we already know that we're dealing with a stiff-necked people, hard-headed people, man. For they are impudent children and stiff-hearted. I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, Thus saith Yahweh power. And that's what we've been out here telling you, man. We're not coming out of our own heart and telling you, well, this is what I think is going on or whatever, whatnot, and so on and so forth. We're coming out the scriptures and telling you, we're prophesying and reading the prophecies that are to come to pass that was written in the scriptures. All right. And nevertheless, you actually see them coming out. This is why I say you reason with us. We're reading out the scriptures. We're showing you what scriptures we're reading and everything like that, so you'll know where they are. All right. And then as you actually, things are running in real time right now to where you can just turn on the news, look up news articles and see these things taking place right around you right now, man. All right. And on some of the more important things like the mark of the beast, which is being implemented right before our eyes right here, right now. All right. You still have some people that's out here talking about, the mark of the beast is an embargo, Christianity, the so-called white woman. All right. All these different things where we're telling you what the mark of the beast is, the RFID chip, man. Come reason with us. What are they pushing out here right now to where you're going to be able to be, exempt from this here society, man? All right. Right now, you can't go inside a store or shop. They telling you you're not going to be able to travel and all these different things if you don't have this here jab, right? You can't go in a lot of these stores now without a mask. All right. It's not looking like that. We see the phases of it. You got the mask, the jab, and then the mark of the beast, right? We don't see these things going like, okay, we see the mask, the jab, the so-called white woman, the mask, the jab, an embargo, the mask, the jab, Christianity. Come on, man. All right. But then, a lot of our people are still out here on some basic ass shit talking about we need, forget GMS. They don't want to be a part of the unity camps. Why the camps can't get together. I don't think that, Israel's supposed to all be waking up. I don't think that they should be banging on each other's camps and stuff like that. We don't camp bang or anything like that, man. We defend the gospel. All right. And, a lot of times when we speak about these other guys and these other camps or a lot of the times we're pretty much just addressing what they're teaching, all right? Not really going into their personal lives and things like that. You don't ever see us really going into these people and their personal lives and their backgrounds and exposing what they're doing in their personal lives and things like that. No, but we're exposing the holes in these doctrines that they're pushing out, all right? So it says, verse 5, and they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house, yet they shall know that I have been a prophet among them, all right? And this is the time that we're living in right now, to where our people should sober up, wake up, throw that pride out the window or whatever, whatnot, and see whether or not, the things that we've been telling you, whether or not we have the rude speech, you like the way we bring it out, oh, y'all be cussing all the time, y'all be doing all this and all that. Well, look, fuck how we say it, are the things that we've been telling you actually coming to pass, all right? Whether, the building is burning, I tell you, hey, look, the house is on fire, we should leave, and so on and so forth, blah, 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 versus get the fuck up, the house is on fire, we all finna fucking die, get out. Whether I tell you nice, calm, and collective, or whether I, scream it out to you, man, the message is still getting across. The building is burning, man. All right. And it's going to be up to your ass whether or not you're going to be in your feelings and like, oh, well, you said it to me all rough. This is why I got burnt up in the house. All right. So let me go. Where do I want to get next? Let me go to Ezekiel chapter 33. And let's start at verse 30. It says, also, thou son of man, the children of thy people are still talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the house, and speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, come, I pray you, to hear what the word that cometh forth from Yahweh. All right, and now we're living in these times now to where, you know, the Israelites are on the forefront or whatever, whatnot, man. You know, you may have kind of, how I say, hid this from your relatives and things like that. You know, you might have some distant cousins, not distant cousins, some cousins or whatever, whatnot, that don't see you on an everyday basis, don't quite know what you into or whatever, whatnot, come across the Israelites. Then lo and behold, they see their relative out there, they start laughing and mocking and scoffing, and that becomes the entertainment piece for their ass, man. But lo and behold, they don't want to take heed to the things that's being said, man. This is the type of people that we're dealing with right now, as far as dealing with 2/3 of Israel, man. Everything is always fun and games to their ass until, you know, things actually go left field, man. You can see this in all kind of just regular folly in the world and the things that they be doing. They be laughing and joking and all kind of different things in the face of danger or whatever, whatnot, until they ass finally get bit, man. All right. It says, verse 31, and they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words. All right. So you have some people that'll watch the videos or whatever, whatnot, and so on and so forth, or come listen to what we saying or whatever, whatnot. But then they, you know, they don't want to agree with us on 100% of certain things. So they start looking at other small topics. And a time like right now, when the mark of the beast is heavily being pushed, they over here worried about little small minuscule things about oh, shouldn't we not be wearing mixed garments and this and that. Like, bruh, really? That's what you worried about right now in a time like this? You know, you worried about this and you worried about this and what we think and what you think and comparing these things and so on and so forth. The motherfucking house is burning down, dog. Why you worried about what the hell we ate for dinner last night and what's coming on TV tomorrow and where the fuck the remote is at, man? The house is on fire, bruh. You worried about the wrong shit right now, man. All right, so you have our people that are still in this here entertainment phase and laughing and joking and so on and so forth, even though they see the impending danger that's actually going on around them, man. They ass is sitting here laughing at us on the internet and everything like this because why? They sitting at home locked down and they ain't got their job right now, but they still over here kikiing and laughing at us and things like that, man, making mockery and scoffing, man. All right, or listening to these other camps or whatever, whatnot, and they still ain't woke up from their drunken stupor, man. All right, it's like, yo, man, you listen to these camps and you got, you know, you still looking at, oh, I listen to a little bit of this camp, a little bit of that camp, a little bit of this camp. Now we at the defining point to showing you which camp was actually had the truth the whole time. Whether we say it or we don't say it, you are now able to see which camp had the 100% truth the whole time. Because as you know, the final prophecies are rolling out. What is the mark of the beast? All right, what is the 666 mark? Right now, it's actually becoming a clear and evident. Right now, it's becoming manifest. All right, and what people are still out here not taking heed to these things, not taking things serious. They still out here. Hey, you should, you know, once 2020 rolled around, they started seeing these things going down like this. You should have had a mass exodus up out of a lot of these other camps, man, and a mass influx coming into GMS. But what? This is proof that these people are still out here just, you know, let me finish reading this. It says, verse 31, and they come unto thee as the people cometh, they sit before thee as my people. They hear thy words, but they will do them not, but they will not do them. For with their mouth they show much love, but their heart goeth after their covetousness. You know, they'll come on the comment boards or whatever, shalom, good lesson, brother. But then they'll click off of a GMS video and go watch an IUIC video and go watch this video. Or I'll go learn. Now, granted, if you first coming into the truth and you don't really know about the different camps and everything like that, you know, this is my personal testimony and a lot of the other brothers' testimony. When they first came across videos, they didn't quite understand it. You know, you might have seen multiple different actual camps, but you didn't know about basically the different One West camps, man. You didn't know that there was a difference between all. You just thought it was just one big group, or you didn't even know there was a camps to begin with, man. All right, so you may be watching a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but you know, especially if you really a man of the Lord, man, you're gonna have that. You're gonna go through that process to where, yeah, you eating from all these different places or whatever, whatnot, and so on and so forth. But eventually, you're gonna want to become, you know, you'll be eating and you still hungry. You know, I know, like I said, that's my personal testimony. You know what I'm saying? You know, watching IUIC in the very beginning or whatever, whatnot. And, you know, after I found out that I was an Israelite in Deuteronomy 28 and so on and so forth, I mean, give me some more. I need some more than that. I need some more of this and that. What is this name that they saying? What are y'all talking about? Why y'all over here speaking some language I don't know and talking about the mark of the beast and thermonuclear missiles and UFOs? What the hell is all that y'all talking about? You know, you should be desiring a little bit more from these different camps. So, you know, like I said, if you first coming into the truth, you just woke up for the first time and came across your first Israelite camp yesterday, you know what I'm saying? And you start doing your diligent search and you find out these different camps. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the people that's been watching years on in and still jumping between these different camps, man. All right. Oh, I'll watch a little bit of everybody. I'll watch a little bit of this. I'll watch a little bit of that and so on and so forth, man. All right. I was watching, I guess, the elder apostles, camp or whatever, whatnot. And there was this guy on there basically saying that he came in off of a video. It was like a scoff video that they wanted making basically about Apostle Harnum. This was going back with Polite and whatever, whatnot. But, you know, and this was something that they try to hit us with or whatever, whatnot. But, hey, this brother actually dropped those other camps and started watching us in the so-called debacle between them and us, them trying to slander us or whatever, whatnot, man. So in times like this, especially in the time of the mark of the beast, where everybody's like, it ain't no chip, it's June, ain't no chip. You know, these type of things and so on and so forth. This should be having some people scratching their head like, hold up, bro. Yeah, I like how these people speak and everything, how they all dressed in unison and everything like that. But I do remember them talking about it's June and ain't no chip and X, Y, and Z and so on and so forth. Ain't gonna be no Jacob's trouble. But then what are you actually seeing playing out before your eyes, man? All right. Verse 32, and lo, thou art unto them a very lovely song, as one that has a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument. All right, so hey, you know, they like, you know, especially, you know, when you first come to the truth, you be admiring the fact that, you know, the brother that's speaking, the speaker don't got no Bible in his hand, and he just over here quoting precepts and lining them up like, hey, like a song. Let me read that again. And lo, thou art unto them a very lovely song, as one that has a pleasant voice. You know, and a lot of times, hey, like, especially like at camp, like if I'm actually preaching at camp or whatever, whatnot, and there's a couple precepts that's about to come out, you know, I'm like, you know what, hold that one, bring this one first, bring that one. So as you read them all out, it's pretty much playing out, you know, line upon line, precept upon precept, you know. Some people, you know, or just jump from here, jump to there, give me this, give me that. They go into all those things and they, you know, they admire those things, but, you know, that's kind of the, you know, and those are, you know, on low level spiritual powers and things like that, because we really don't remember all these precepts like that. It's just the spirit that be rolling and they just be coming up like that, man. And you'll even see it sometimes where a brother be about to pull a precept and he start reading precept and another brother be like, spirit, hold up their Bible like shit. 2 or 3 brothers had that same precept on deck, man, because the spirit just put it into their minds. But see, you know, the lowest level of our people, they just on a entertainment type piece, man. They're not really looking at these things and really taking heed to the warning that we're telling our people, man. All right. And then lo and behold, they get caught up with these false prophets out here. These people that's over here leading them to the slaughter, man. All right. All because they're looking at the entertainment with their popcorn and whatever drink that they have and laughing at us or whatever, whatnot, man. All right. And lo, when this cometh to pass, and lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet had been among them. All right. And we're not saying these types of things because, oh, we feel bad or whatever, whatnot, or we can get a get back or whatever, whatnot. No, bro, we telling you this to warn you as a dire warning. You don't want that I told you so moment. 2020, hey, this is a great year for the men of the Lord, because, hey, we told you so. We told you so. We told you so. But see, when it comes to this mark of the beast, all right, see, the doors of repentance is still open, man. It's still cracked open right now, man. All right, but once they start pushing this here chip, man, and you get this here chip, ain't no turning back from that, man. All right, but you don't want that to happen and be like, oh, shit, you know, we don't want to get in the mark of the beast and then it's being fully revealed, you know what I'm saying, that this is the mark of the beast. Then you're like, oh, shit, they were prophets. And I done watched all these videos and made all these memes about these people out here or whatever, what these niggas think that this here medical situation is them trying to kill us. Why would God want to kill us? God is trying to save us with this. And then lo and behold, everybody, look at what's going on the TV, man. They called us anti-jabbers or whatever, whatnot. But look, all the people y'all showing us as examples of how safe it is to take this here jab, something fucked up is happening to every last one of them, man. So let me read that again. Verse 33, Ezekiel 33 and 33. And when this cometh to pass, and lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet had been among them. All right, let me go to try to read through this kind of quick. Ezekiel 12 and 20. I'll start at 21. And the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is this proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged, every vision faileth? All right, you know, this is what they ignorant of, you know, that, oh, since our fathers went to sleep, the same thing been going on. Oh, these type of things happen all the time. All these things, so on and so forth. Oh, the Lord ain't finna come back. We finna pop back in 2021. 2021 gonna be the bounce back year. Oh, we finna keep going, man. Hey, but Babylon is finished, bro. Babylon is finished. All right. Verse 23, tell them, therefore, thus saith Yahweh power, I will make this proverb to cease. All right. Now your ass is just fucking retarded. You certified bugged out in 2020. If you can't sit here and look at, like, forget what we telling you, that, you know, you bugged the hell out if you can't, looking at your own life, say, damn, man, something drastic just happened in 2020 and it just hit us with a curveball that none of us was prepared for, man. something happened. Hold on, let me sober the fuck up and see what's really going on out here, man. You know what I'm saying? But let alone when we've been telling you these things, hey, man, these things should, ring bells into your minds, man. Let me read that again. Verse 23, tell them, therefore, thus saith Yahweh power, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel. But say unto them, the days are at hand and the effects of every vision, for there shall be no more vain vision or flattering divination within the house of Israel. You know, are we going to bounce back? Are we comedic? You know, I remember when I was first coming in and everything, that was the big battle, whether we was Israelites or Hamitic, you know, Egyptians or whatever, whatnot. You know, you had the Sarnetas, the Polites, the Shaka Atmoses and everything like that. You know, then you had these other people come through the, what's his name? G-Man and motherfucking the latest scoffer dude, Vocab and all these different people or whatever, whatnot. You had all these scoffers or whatever, whatnot. You know, we ain't had to put our hands on nobody. But guess who reigns supreme, man? The Most High hit they ass with a flawless ass victory, man. And these niggas is out here like, what the fuck is, what can we say now? We can't try to deny the mark of the beast because, fuck, everybody, the government is forcing this into your face for you to see these things, man. If you got a job, if you living anywhere, you got kids, you being forced to recognize this mark of the beast is about to be pushed out on your ass right now. So who can really say anything against the word of the Lord right now, man? All their mouths are sewn shut right now, man. The Most High is speaking, man. All right. It says there shall be no more any vain vision or flattering divination within the house of Israel. For I am Yahweh. I will speak, and the words that I shall speak shall come to pass, and it shall be no more prolonged. For in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word and will perform it, saith Yahweh. So, like we've been saying, you know, this whole year, like, yo, we're not really prophesying unto y'all no more because the definition of prophesying is telling you before it come to pass, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, yeah, I'm about to hit you with this here haymaker and knock your ass out. That would basically be prophesying. But if I'm over here beating your face in with the grounding pound or whatever, whatnot, like, yeah, nigga, I'm fucking your shit up right now. I'm not telling you what I'm about to do. I'm telling you what I'm doing to your ass right here and now, man. And right now we prophesying about what? The end of Babylon, the fall of Babylon, the implementation of the mark of the beast, all right, the global collapse of all these different things, all right, wars and rumors of wars, and ultimately ending with what? Thermonuclear destruction, man. All these things is all boiling over right now in real time, man. All right. Verse 26, and the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say the vision that he seeth is for many days to come, and he prophesied of the times that are far off. And so you still have some of our people in their pride that want to keep on going, living in their misery, knowing good and damn well they living in hell, man, scraping by just to get by or whatever, whatnot. Oh man, yeah, you know, and I know people who, you know, that would talk about the mark of the beast years back in and so on and so forth and all these different things, but they became docile throughout over time, all right, and everything like that. You know, like, you know, these are people that was talking about, you know, the mark of the beast being a microchip years and years and years ago. Now I'm talking about something, you know what, man, if I got to take this here jab to keep working, you know, I don't really want to take it, but if I got to, I'm going to take it or whatever, whatnot, man. You know, because, hey, the day of the Lord ain't really coming for far off, so this can't be it. You know, we still got time to go. You know, I ain't going to see it in my lifetime. Maybe my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandkids, but not me. I'm going to live a long, fulfilling life, and we're going to get to the bag, and we're going to keep living, and everything going to be straight, man. All right? Verse 28, therefore say unto them, thus saith Yahweh power, there shall none of my words be prolonged anymore, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, saith Yahweh power. So like I said, man, these things are running out in real time right now as we speak. We'll close out here in Ezekiel 13. Let me start at the top. Ezekiel 13 and 1. And the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy against the prophets of Israel that prophesy, and say unto them that prophesy out of their own hearts. Hear ye the word of Yahweh. All right, so hey, you got these false prophets out here that's leading the people astray. You know, ain't gonna be no Jacob's trouble, or ain't no chip. It ain't gonna be none of these different things. Go ahead and go get jabbed up. If you want to eat, you want to live, go get jabbed up. These are these false prophets. Thus saith Yahweh, Yahweh power, woe unto the foolish prophets that follow their own spirit and have seen nothing. All right, a lot of these people are sellouts or whatever, whatnot, going after their own vision, after their own spirits. Because why? Oh, they don't really fear the wrath of the Most High, man. You know, if you could take a bag and you, especially if you, in the knowledge of being an Israelite, and you set up as a so-called teacher over Israelites, and you didn't take a bag, you don't really believe that these prophecies are coming to pass, man. You don't believe that you don't fear the Most High. You don't think you're going to get destroyed for these things, man. I mean, hey, you could be blinded because, again, as we read in here, let me go back. Well, verse 3. Thus saith Yahweh power, woe unto the foolish prophets. All right. Now, the Most High wouldn't be talking about the men of the Lord that he put his his words into their mouth. He's not talking about them. So obviously you have foolish prophets. It's people that are still so-called telling you about prophecies and things supposed to come to pass. But what? They're not telling you things that's out the scripture. They're telling you things out of their own heart. Oh, go ahead and go get jabbed up. Yeah, I know why Jake don't really trust the government because of the Tuskegee experiment and the syphilis and the smallpox. Yeah, but hey, if you want to eat and so on and so forth, you're going to go get jabbed up, man. O Israel, thy prophets are like the foxes in the desert. Ye have not gone up to the gaps, neither made up a hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the battle of the day of Yahweh. Because look, they leading you as a sheep to the slaughter, man. They're not giving you no type of protection, man. Call halal Yahweh Bashim Yahushua for bringing me into this here truth up under the guise of what? Starting with the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone on down, man. All right, because why? They didn't, through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua and led me through what? The scriptures say, wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of that time, man. Blessed is he that readeth, with all that get understanding, man. All right, all these different things and building yourself up. So what? We would know how to walk and how to navigate through the things that's coming to pass, man. They hid none of the truth from us, man. All right, they didn't make you pay for no breakdowns or nothing like that, man. You know what I'm saying? But now when we off in these times where, we've been practicing and practicing. Now it's game time. You know what I'm saying? We know how to deal with these here situations, man. We're not really working under pressure right now. All right, because why? We fully aware of the things that's going on. All right, this ain't gonna take us as a thief in the night. This is why we're not all confused and bugged out like everybody else. You have some folks that's been watching these other camps, knowing they Israelites or whatever, whatnot, and put their trust and their faith into those camps or whatever, whatnot. Even some of the men that's in those camps, man. And, believing that the mark of the beast is either an embargo to so-called white woman, and X, Y, and Z, Christianity. You know what I'm saying? They was wholeheartedly believing those things and hearing about Great Millstone prophesying about it being the mark of the beast being the RFID chip. Now as this medical situation is coming to pass, they kind of putting two and two together. They just like, damn, it should be ringing into their minds, but hey, both sides could have their ass blinded, man, to play out this here role. Verse 6, they have seen vanity and lying divinations. All right. So like I said, man, hey, you can't be too mad with the people themselves because of the fact that, hey, somebody has to play this here role, man. It says they have seen vanity and lying divination. So somebody was going to see these vain visions, right? Saying Yahweh saith, and Yahweh have not sent them, and they have made others to hope that they would confirm the word. So, hey, people out here, a lot of people, especially these Christians, they go to church. God bless them. We praying for America. We praying, like that one dude say, with the pandemic, he's like, with the breath of God, I'll blow you away or whatever the hell he's saying. These type of niggas that's praying for the Most High to stop the pandemic and stop all this collapse from happening, these niggas is bugged the fuck out. You don't realize the Most High is destroying this place with all these plagues and everything like that, man. So, like, for you to be asking him to let up on these things, come on, man. Just go back to the Exodus in Egypt, man. You living over there in Egypt or whatever, whatnot, and the Most High bringing the plagues on Egypt, the water turning red, the flies, the mosquitoes, the frogs, and you pray, oh, Lord, stop the frogs and the flies and mosquitoes and the alligators and so on and so forth. Like, what the fuck? The Most High, the angels looking at the Most High like, what the hell's this nigga doing? Like, the Most High finna bring your ass the fuck up out of here and destroying your prison, and you praying for the Most High to stop this from happening? What's wrong with you, man? All right. Verse 8, therefore thus saith Yahweh power, because ye have spoken vanity and seen lies, therefore behold, I am against you, saith Yahweh. So, hey, you was against the Most High because the Most High was told the prophets to warn the people of the impending danger, the things that was coming to pass, man. And you talking about, these things ain't coming to pass, or these things ain't what it seemed. This is just a fluke out here. These things just happen because it's a coincidence. We're going to go back to a normal life, and this is just going to be a bump in the road or whatever, whatnot. But they don't even want to relate these things to the downfall of Babylon, man. All right. Verse 9, and my hand shall be upon all the prophets that seen vanity and divine lies. They shall not be in the assembly of my people, neither shall they be written in the writings of the house of Israel, neither shall they enter to the land of Israel. And you shall know that I am Yahweh power. All right. So, hey, these are all false prophets, man. They're gonna wind up being cut off and destroyed over here, man. Because they have seduced my people, saying peace, and there was no peace, and one build up a wall, and lo, others dabbed it with untempered mortar. So, hey, while the scriptures are supposed to be breaking down the strongholds and the imaginations and all these different things that's going on. The Most High set out true prophets with 100% truth, but then there's also false prophets out there, right? So we're supposed to be breaking down the strongholds and these lies and deception and all these the weaponry that Esau was hitting your ass with. But what does these false prophets do? They start building up that damn the hedge around you to stop the Most High from entering in to protect you, and also destroying the hedges the Most High is building up to protect you, and letting Esau come in as a flood, man. We telling you that that these jabs is leading to what the mark of the beast and so on and so forth. But we have these other camps and everything like that is telling you Israelites, oh no, go ahead and take the jab. These things are fine, no problem, blah, blah, blah. You're going to be prolonged and everything like that. The Most High ain't going to kill you for these things. But lo and behold, you have to understand that there's people that have to take this here role in this here position, man. All right, we don't say this out of pride or we want acknowledgement that we have 100% truth. It's just the fact of the matter is, you just look, hey, you have to consider, man. Look at the things we've been telling you and look and see if these things are actually coming to pass, man. Look at what these other camps are telling you and look and see if they're actually coming to pass, man. Or if there's deviations in there, man. Yeah, they could be telling you 95% of the truth that you're an Israelite, this and that, the so-called white man, the devil, and this and that. But hey, the mark of the beast, hey, it ain't no coming back from taking the mark of the beast, man. But they telling you that this is an embargo and so on and so forth, or America gonna bounce back and we gonna be here for another long while, or ain't no Jacob's trouble. Again, you letting down that hedge, so you're gonna start trusting your enemy, and then what? Your enemy about to come in like a flood and start destroying your ass right when you thought he was coming to bring you some food, a medical situation to give you the jab, so you'll be better off to make sure that your kids and your family is way better off. You can go to work and eat. It's actually the opposite of all these things, man. But what they're preparing that table for your ass, man, to be served up in the presence of your enemies, man. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and close out with that. Lord willing, this here lesson was edifying unto the elect. Until next time, I say, call halal Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of great millstone that taught us this truth and our will. And salutation and much love for your Akim pushing the truth and sincerity over the four corners of the earth and enduring afflictions to feed and edify the elect. Until next time, I say, stay strong. Shalom.